Live from the Schuberg Insurance Studio, it's Rob Louise in the morning.
On Big Country 100.9, it is 8:37, and it's a Wednesday, so that means that we have Mary Peacock in here with real estate with Mary Peacock. And today, we're talking about what's the difference between an appraisal and home inspection.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, you didn't even give it. First, before we get into that, it's a cold morning. We're all shivering. Mm-hmm. You are coordinating a drive, helping out gather up some mittens, gloves, hats for Morley Elementary School.
Yes, we seen that there was a need yesterday, and so we are rallying everybody together to make some donations to the Morley Elementary for mittens and hats and gloves for the elementary students, because we know how they always come in with just one mitten. Where'd the other one go?
That's absolutely true. So how long are you gathering these up? I know they were asking for donations, so it's nice to just be able to have a drop place to help gather them up. What's the deadline for you?
So we thought that we would do it until February 19th, which is a week from this Friday. So you can drop them right off at our location at 18030 3 Mile Road in Morley. That's Peacock Real Estate. Anytime between 8:30 and 5.
See, they're all about the community, and that's what really matters. I mean, if you're part of the community, more than just a location, you're part of the community and helping out those kids. And on a morning like this, an extra pair of mittens is very important. So help out with whatever you can. Mittens, gloves, hats for Morley Elementary School. Drop them off at Peacock Real Estate.
Yes, please.
Yeah, and thanks for, screwing up what I said. I mean, I said this, what's the difference between appraisal and home inspection? And normally, if I don't say it right away, I get yelled at for it. And now I do it, and now we go on to the mitten thing.
Wah, wah, wah.
I'm just saying. Happy Valentine's Day.
Love you too. So back to Rob's question, which was very valid and important.
Thank you very much.
It is important, and that is a question that a lot of people say, well, what's the difference between an appraisal and a home inspection? Because I'm having the house appraised, do I really need a home inspection?
Right.
Well, yeah, because appraisal is actually going to tell you what the market value of the property is, and it's typically ordered by the lender. Where a home inspection is really going to take a look at, I always say, opening up the hood of the house and taking a look underneath to make sure that the house is safe, sound, and secure. Granted, there are other mortgage like FHA or VA, RD. They always have their guidelines as far as their appraisal goes that house has to meet as well. But again, it's not a home inspection. A home inspection is somebody's actually going through and taking a look at absolutely everything in the house to make sure that it's going to be safe, sound, and secure for your family.
Like your roof and your furnace and stuff like that, and just different things.
Couple of questions. Are both of those always required as part of the deal? And the second question is, should you watch to see what the individual inspector is inspecting? And are there ways that you can say, hey, I want to make sure that you check this or that? I mean, are there cases?
Those are all great questions. So a home inspection is not required for purchasing the home. Appraisal is if you're financing the home, because again, your lender is going to make sure that the value of the home is there for what they'll be loaning the amount being loaned or loaned, I guess.
Sure.
And a home inspection, really, that's just for your information, just to make sure you know what you're buying. Because, I mean, nobody goes and buys a car without inspecting it. You actually open up the hood, you take a look, and, and take a look. So a house, which is the biggest purchase that you'll ever make, shouldn't be no different.
Yeah.
So it's the person buying the house, not the person selling the house, that needs to worry about the inspection, right?
Right. I mean, when you're buying something, you obviously want to inspect it and make sure that, everything's there. And good question about the inspector. Working with an inspector, you can ask him any sorts of questions. We work with a local inspector who is just amazing, and he really walks our buyers through any future home maintenance that will need to be done, any current repairs that really do need to be done right away. And any inspector should be able to do that for you.
Yeah, and if you know that you've heard of people having situations with a furnace or with a roof or something like that, you can say, make sure you double check this, and this, just so you don't walk into a deal and find out 3 months down the road that you have a big expense on your hands.
Right. I mean, the biggest expenses that you're going to run into is the roof. Roofs can be very expensive. All your utilities, like your furnaces can be pretty expensive.
How about cracks in foundations and stuff? Do they check those?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, if there are some cracks that need some further investigating, they'll have a structural engineer come out and take a look at it as well. Because foundations can really run very expensive, and obviously you need a good foundation.
So both of these things are very different, appraisal and home inspection, but both very important.
Very important, both of them.
If anybody has any questions about how to get started with the sale process, or if they're looking for a home, now's the time to contact Peacock Real Estate.
It truly is, and our inventory is record low. I keep telling everybody this, like we're less than a month of inventory, so if you're thinking about selling, right now is the time.
Perfect. And how do they contact you?
They can reach us on our website, because there's loads of information there, peacockrealestate.com. And also, you can give me a call at 231-856-4456.
And get those mittens, gloves, and hats to Peacock Real Estate within the next week or so they can help out the local elementary in Morley.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Mary.
Love you, honey.
Love you. Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's!
And by the way, you got like 3 good questions when, Mary said, good question, good.
Oh,
Teacher's pet.
And next week, right now, may be the time to sell your house just like she said.
It is.
2 teacher's pets.
I wanna dance by the water neath the Mexican sky, drink some margaritas by a string of blue lights, listen to the mariachi play at midnight. Are you with me?